So Nike have made the first pair of shoes that require a smartphone and an app to lace up. The slow clap of those Canadian whiskey guys for Nike, making the most brilliant product of all time. Now, how dumb are you? It's a good question, isn't it? Especially in this day and age, people are incredibly dumb. You've got this turd thing here showing up all excited in New York City. And he's all excited because they claim Nike Adapt BB, like BB-8, the little ball droid in the Star Wars feminist rising garbage New World Order films. And yeah, he's claiming that it's a self-lacing shoes, but it's not self-lacing. It's rather extraordinary. Like when you look at this and you realize what's going on here. Now, back in 2015, to commemorate the 9/11 movies, of course, your coding in your Back to the Future, and of course the second Back to the Future, which featured Michael Gay Fox, going forward this time. And he went to the year 2015, of course, and they had self-lacing shoes. Well, back then, Nike released this pair of shoes that were pretty much kind of what they showed in the movie. And it was just, it's just silly stuff. I mean, obviously, it's part of their rituals and their games and all this. But you would think, 3 years, 4 years later, they would have figured how to perfect these things. Now, of course, people are so dumb these days, they can't tie their own shoes, right? Do I have to tell you that? I mean, seriously? Just look around you. People are dumb. That's the way the New World Order likes it. But this is not even true, because these shoes don't even tie themselves. You, the moron who got ripped off 300 and whatever the ridiculous price for these things are, actually, you have to first have a smartphone, dumb person. Then you have to download an app. Then you have to open the app, and then you have to slide the L and then slide the R in order for, did I mention you have to connect the app to the shoes? The shoes have to recognize the app. There has to be a communication between the two. And then you have to have the intellectual wherewithal to be able to slide your thumb either on the L or the right. The L or the R here.
Just gave you the new Nike Adapt BBs, self-lacing sneakers. It comes with an app, so as soon as you launch the app, it connects with your sneakers. Now, every time you close down the app, it disconnects to save battery. But as you
It's
can
great. It's just great. This is just the best thing ever.
see, it syncs up very easy. So let me throw them on.
Yeah.
Now they're already pretty snug.
They're already pretty snug.
Like
Let's get them more snug.
Play with the app here.
Yeah. There he goes. Yeah. Did you see that?
An interesting sensation.
An interesting sensation.
And the right one.
Maybe you could put it up to your vagina and see if it titillates you a little bit there. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. It is possible that tech companies are this stupid. Like, I saw the Apple release a mouse, I think a year or two ago, and it was like their new super mouse or magic mouse or something like that. And yeah, it looked pretty cool and all, and it's overpriced, fucking cosmetic, fucking, tech, if you will. But in order to charge the mouse, which of course functions on Bluetooth like everything else these days, you actually had to stick the charger in the bottom of the mouse so that you couldn't use the mouse when you're charging it. I mean, you have to be retarded. Now, Apple's a huge corporation. It has, I don't know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of employees. I don't know, lots of people working at sweatshops. Maybe they're affiliates or whatever. But you'd have to think that the entire hierarchy and the entire intelligence behind Apple are a bunch of drooling fucking retards. That they would actually release a mouse that you couldn't use while you're charging. Because, of course, you know what happens, right? I mean, like, you're using the mouse and then you get the warning that, or it's like I use the trackpad. The warning comes through, your trackpad battery's low. You better plug it in. Well, at least the trackpad, they had the wherewithal to fucking put it in so you could use it while you charge it. But, I mean, they released a mouse that you actually cannot use when you're charging it. It's mind-boggling how stupid these corporations are. But then again, I mean, self-lacing shoes that aren't really self-lacing at all. In fact, they would have been the 2015 version had it right. You put your, right. I mean, like, what, we can't tie our own shoes? And besides, tying your own shoes is the perfect way. If you're an athlete, I played ice hockey for a good 15, 20 years in leagues, and it was really important to get your laces right. Like, you had to really get in there, like pull tight sort of thing to get them perfectly snug. And you could say, well, an app can do that. And I'd be like, you know what? So can my hands. And the more I use my hands, the more useful they are, and the better I am at using them. Shouldn't I use my hands? And since that is one of the things, aside from our brain, that separates us from every other animal pretty much out there, that's not a raccoon, we have these wonderful hands. But of course, no. Let's do this. Let's use your hands to go get your phone, open your phone, download the app, connect the Bluetooth to the fucking shoes, and then use the app to slide the left and the right in order to get the shoes laced up. And then you would have to, I assume, do the exact same thing to take them off. Now think about this hypothetically for a second. What if you lose your phone? What if you get mugged? What if your phone runs out of juice, or you left it at your friend's place overnight? You left it in the coat check at the bar you were at. And you got these fucking super overly tight, snug fucking stupid ass shoes, and you just want to go to bed. I guess you're going to be either sleeping in your sneakers, or you're going to bust your super expensive little toys that you bought for your feet.
You probably can't hear it from here, but it makes this loud motoring.
That's nice. Makes it loud. I'm sure that makes everybody around you think what an accomplished person you are, making a loud rotary sound while you're using your butt. I mean, it's unbelievable how incredibly stupid they have made people. But it's also, maybe it's a reflection that actually these corporations are incredibly stupid too. Maybe the people that work in these corporations are actually fucking morons. I would have to think so. At times, I'm just absolutely floored with how stupid these things are. I mean, you buy one of these. I mean, if you're like this turd here, this useless sack of goo, and you get excited by this stuff, you gotta rethink your life. You really do. You're excited about shoes that you use a fucking smartphone to fucking lace up. You're a fucking stupid ass motherfucker. Maybe you should just donate your body to science because your brains are fucking useless. Actually, your body is too. It's just fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's incredibly stupid. That's all it is. It's stupid. I mean, I guess they're assuming the people that use this are, have enough functioning upstairs to be able to distinguish between L and R. But beyond that, I mean, and then again, people probably get that wrong all the time too. Then I said this about the smartphones and the Apple phones. Now, you remember they released the Apple facial recognition. You can get 30,000 points in your face on how awesome it is. And this is how you can open your phone now with your face. I mean, people are retards. People are fucking retards. It's like, what? I need my face to open my phone? And when that came out, I said, what happens if you get in a fight? and you need to call for an ambulance, and your face is all busted up, and your phone is saying not recognizing. This is the wrong face. What if you get in a car accident? Your face is all busted up. You've got your phone. You can't even fucking turn it on. Of course, it's just ludicrous. I would have to think that the idiocracy is spilling over to the corporate hierarchy, that the actual corporations that are even part of this New World Order are run by retards. I really do think that. I mean, I'm absolutely floored with how stupid these things are. I can't imagine anybody on planet Earth benefiting from these stupid ass shoes. But yeah, there you go. It's 2019, the year where you need a smartphone and an app to connect in order to tie your shoes. Does that sound convenient to you, folks? How about that? Does that sound convenient? What's more convenient? Having some laces to tie, or getting your smartphone, opening an app, and communicating with your fucking shoes? I mean, this is just this is what it is. It is the idiocracy in full bloom. Enjoy it, folks.